Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pneuma Yoga. Today, we're going to be doing a somatic yoga practice. For this practice today, it's all going to be about lying down, sensing and feeling, contracting, and letting go. We're going to work on a practice called the three-part breath. We're going to learn to engage the base of our core, the middle of the core, and then the upper aspect of the core. We're then going to slowly release each piece individually and learn how to engage and relax the layers of our core. Okay? To do this, we got to lay down. We're laying down. This is all about sensing, feeling, relaxing, and learning to get our breathing to just be effortlessly through these three layers of our core, allowing the ribs, the abdominal muscles, chest, everything to relax and ebb and flow with our breathing. So, if you're curious about somatic yoga and you want to learn how to be a better breather, if you want to improve your digestion, or if you got some back pain, you want to relieve back pain, mid back, upper back, head, neck, this class is for you. It's a fantastic practice. I encourage you to join me on doing this. All you need, all you need is just a comfortable space to lay down. If you don't got time to do this practice with me right now, you can check it out on YouTube after this is over. It's all on Pneuma Yoga. I encourage you to do this, to learn this, and you will become a better breather, a better mover. You have healthier digestion. You'll feel more relaxed, more calm, and you go about the day feeling alive and amazing. So, join me in this practice today. Get a comfortable spot to lay down, and we're going to get started. I got a nice cozy little blanket to lay on here so I can relax. We're going to start our practice just in this constructive rest pose. So I hope you can see me as best as you can. I'm going to lay down, knees bent. Take one hand, rest your hand on your chest. Take the other hand and just rest it on the belly. Allow yourself to lay down, to let go, and just notice how you're arriving today. As you're relaxing into the ground, right? Maybe a little moving around, adjusting, adjusting your clothes so that aren't distracted. And you're going to begin to just breathe in and out, allowing the chest to really relax. So the hand that's over your chest, think soften here. Relax the chest, allow the belly to move as you breathe in and out. Allowing yourself to center, to relax before we shift into our practice. And notice as you're laying down, how does your breathing feel? How does your body feel? Do you feel tension in your head and neck? Or does your breath feel like it's shallow and short in the chest? Do you feel your whole body moving as you breathe? Or can you relax the shoulders, heavy in your shoulders, heavy in the chest, and allowing the belly to open and close? Just simply noticing, we're not trying to fix anything, just feeling. What is my breathing doing? What is my body telling me as I slow down and begin to tune in? Okay. This first part of our practice, what we're going to do is to engage below the navel center. So, where your hand is laying on your belly, we're going to contract and release here first and start to feel the base of our core. So, this is the first layer that we're contracting. Let's go in and out of this a few times. As you breathe in, just naturally breathe in. As you exhale, engage and flatten the sacrum down on the ground and engage your core and your belly. As you breathe in, slowly relax. Slow relax this space right here. And you'll feel the sacrum, the weight come off the sacrum and the low back. Gonna try this a few more times. As you exhale, squeeze right here below the belly and flatten the sacrum down, engage your core. As you breathe in, slow relax right here. See if you can soften your low back, soften the pelvic floor, even relax your hips. We're going to do this a few more times. You want to exhale and consciously engage and flatten the low back down. Keep your chest relaxed, your neck relaxed. As you breathe in, slow release, slow relax, and feel tension leave the base of your body. Few more times, sense and feel it. And when you engage here, it's like you're contracting, hugging the base of your spine, squeezing your lower core, and slowly, slowly, slowly let go. Notice what you feel releasing. See if you can feel some space made in the base of your body. A lot of tension here. It's hard to sense and feel. So, one last time, exhale. Flatten the low back down. Feel the sacrum root down into the earth. Feel the contraction, feel the tension. And then, very purposefully, very slowly, you're going to relax, 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 and feel the base of the body receive your breath. We want to relax on our inhale, contract on the exhale. Okay? Let's go the opposite direction here. So we're still focusing on the base of the body. As you inhale, tap the tailbone down and float your back up. Hold on 1 second. Okay. This is arching the back. So we're going opposite direction. Tailbone taps down and your back arches. Can you arch into your low back and engage the tension at the base of your spine? Arching and slow relax. Slow relax, melt down, melt down, melt down. Can you relieve the tension in your low back? Do this a few times. On an inhale, belly's going to float up and your tailbone's going to tap down and you're going to engage into the space between the ribs and the pelvis in your low back. Feel that. Lean into it. And on purpose, with awareness, relax slow, relax slow, relax slow, melting down, melting down. Okay. One last time into that arch. Feel the back, the lumbar spine float up and engage that, right? We carry so much tension in our low back. Can you feel and engage and follow the release? Follow the release. Let go. Let go. And you can feel your lower body relax and melt down. There's all this tension we can't sense and feel in our body. So we're going nice and slow to connect into this space. What we're going to do here is just go back and forth. And all you're doing is really rocking the sacrum on the floor. So you're feeling the pelvic bowl tilt forward and back. On an exhale, you sink down and engage the core. Sacrum anchors into the floor. Slow inhale, release. Slow inhale, release. Nice. Other direction is inhale, arching. Tailbone's tapping down. Sacrum's floating up. Slowly, like a teeter-totter that's coming back down, and back down. Exhale, sink down. Release. Inhale, float up. Release slow, release slow, release slow. Good. You go 2 more times at your own pace, back and forth. You're tilting the sacrum forward, like you're anteriorly shifting the pelvic bowl, and slow letting that release. Slow letting that release. So easy is it to carry tension to shift us in that position. So we're trying to feel it and let it go and bring the pelvis back into neutral position. If you have back pain, this movement is for you. So nice and slow one more time. In, slow let go, melting out. Good. When you're complete, you're going to pause in a neutral position and just relax there for a moment. Resting the pelvis, the spine in a neutral curve, and just noticing how your breathing has responded to doing this little tilting forward and back. Trying to relax the low back, relax the hips, the waist. This is our lower breathing area. This is part of our primary breathing muscles. Okay. We're going to move up a layer. So now we're moving up to above the navel center and kind of below the heart. And we're going to try to contract this area next. So you can even kind of tap this with your hands, tap above your navel center, around the heart center, and feel your ribs. We want our ribs to move with this layer. So, how do we do that? So, we just arched and flattened at the base of the spine. Now, we're going to try to do that from the middle or the thoracic spine. Imagine inhaling and letting the chest open up, chest float up. So, a bridge here in the chest. And then as you exhale, squeeze the ribs and flatten the ribs down. So, like you're hugging your heart. Slow inhale and relax the ribs, and you'll feel them open up. Let's just stick with our exhale a few times. Exhale, flatten the ribs down, and feel this contraction here from sternum to heart. Slow inhale, and relax this space. Try this a few times. It's hard to sense and feel, but as you exhale, you're flattening the back, engaging your ribs, and feeling this middle space contract. Can you feel that tension? Follow the release. It's all about the release. Stay connected and let go, let go, let go. Notice what you feel opening up. Exhaling, engaging your ribs and tucking them down and in. Flattening the rib cage like a pancake, hugging the heart. Slow release. Slow let go. Stay in control and feel. Allow tension in the ribs, in the chest, in the heart to relax. You're going to do this another time. Exhale and engage. Feel your ribs squeeze like you're hugging your heart. And then slow inhale, slow inhale, slow inhale. Coming back. Nice. Do you feel that here? Do you feel your ribs moving, stitching down and in, and releasing and opening? Good. And then go back into that arch where you arch like you feel like your heart's going to lift to the ceiling. You inhale. Let your ribs and chest open. And slow let it go. Slow let it go. Feel yourself melt back to center. Mid back relaxes. Two more times on that arch. Inhaling. Heart floats to the ceiling. Ribs open up. Slow sink down, slow sinking down, slowly letting go. Good. Melting out of that. Nice. Okay, one last time. Arching here, mid body. Feeling the thoracic spine, the space behind your heart engage. And slow relax it. Can you relax the tension in your back, the tension in your ribs?
and melt into a neutral spine. Nice. You feel tension relax and body melting into the ground. Pause and center here. And just noticing what you sense and feel as you land. We're listening to the response of our body. So as you settle in stillness, we were contracting and releasing, contracting, releasing, and now listening. You feel the after effect of just ease, effortlessness to the breath. Okay, so that's the second layer of our core. Base of the body, this is called the Mula Bandha, the lower core. This middle core is associated with your diaphragm. It's called the Uddiyana Bandha. The next one up is just below the throat center. So the hollow of the throat, the top of the heart. I like to think about it, imagining that I'm engaging the tops of my lungs. When we breathe into our lower body, it's the base of the lungs. The middle is the middle lobes of the lungs. And then when we engage up here, this is going to be like engaging the top lobes of the lungs. It's a small space, but we're going to do this, or we're going to do our best with awareness. So how would you exhale and contract the top of your chest, and like you're engaging the top lobes of your lungs and your throat? Just imagine engaging your collarbones, the tops of the lungs on an exhale, and slowly inhale. Relax your upper chest, relax your throat, relax your shoulders, and you'll feel this space kind of open up. It's a really small contraction, but just focus and feel. As you exhale, imagine engaging the top lobes of your lungs, the top of the chest, the throat center, and notice what you feel as you let go. So you can feel the neck relax, the shoulders relax, the top of the chest. When we're stressed out, when our nervous system is signaling like signs of stress, we breathe here, upper respiratory. Engage this space with awareness and allow yourself to release and relax. See if you can soften tension in the chest, in the neck, in the throat. When these muscles are tight, it's hard to breathe low into our body where we want to breathe. It stays stuck up here. So go into it, right? We go into that tension. We go further in and engage. And then you slowly release and relax. Feel the upper chest relaxing. I can really feel it in like the insides of my shoulders, like the fronts of your shoulder blades, inside your rib cage, or even ease in the throat. Carry so much hidden tension in our body. And we're going into it with awareness and learning how to relax it. One last time. Exhale. Squeezing the top lobes of the lungs. And slow release, slow release, slow release, and relax. Nice. You're just noticing what you sense and feel as you engage and let go. You're training your mind to sense and feel your body so that you can let go of tension. Excellent work. We're going to pause here, sense and feel for a moment. Notice the length of the spine, the volume, the rate, the rhythm of your breathing. And we're going to start to step into the more difficult part of this practice, which is to engage 1, 2, 3. 3 exhales. You go exhale, exhale, exhale. And then slow from the base of your body, you're going to inhale, relax, inhale, relax, inhale, relax. Take your time doing this and not rushing through it. So follow me as best as you can. And we're going to go through these 3 layers. We want to contract and release, slow and smooth, right? It's 3 exhales. So follow me as best as you can. You're going to exhale at the belly, pause, exhale below the heart, pause, exhale above the heart, pause. Now slow inhale and relax from the bottom up, like you're unzipping this tension on the front of your body, and you just open up. Can you feel each layer letting go? You go back into it, you exhale, flatten the sacrum, exhale, flatten the ribs, exhale, engage the top of the lungs. Slow inhale, slow sip of air, release from the bottom to the middle to the top, like you're unzipping a tight jacket. And you can feel your front body opening up. Few more times. Exhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Exhale, pause. Slowly, slowly inhale and release. You want to think too, like, hey, when I'm exhaling, I'm zipping up a tight pair of pants. So I'm trying to get into a tight pair of pants, into the tight pair of pants, right? Lacing up a boot, slow unzipping. Feel the unzipping from the bottom up as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Base of the body, middle of the body, top of the body. Pause. Slow inhale. Slow inhale. Feel tension dissolve. Allow the body to melt into the floor. Good. One last time. Slow and smooth, right? It's not a race. We're not straining. We're sensing and feeling. It could be the lightest breath. Doesn't have to be a strong engagement, but just feel and allow to let go. Nice. When you're complete, pause. Rest your hands on your chest and on your belly. And allow the weight to just absorb or melt into the floor. The weight of your body sink down. And just feel the support of the ground beneath you as you rest heavy into the floor. And feel your breathing down here. Imagine that you're just breathing into the base or the lower lobes of your lungs. Chest is relaxed, still. Neck is relaxed, very still. Breathing is just down here. Do you notice how light the body can breathe? How effortless inhale and your exhale can be? Barely any movement, just relaxed. Good. We're going to do another movement here. This is one of my favorite movements to do. I almost bring this into all of my classes. It's called a mobile bridge. Now we want to move through our spine like one vertebrae at a time. So join me in this practice here if you're just stepping in. What you're going to do is we're going to exhale and flatten the sacrum down. You feel the tailbone scooping up. Then you're going to inhale, tap the tailbone down into the floor. You arch your back. And now, as you exhale, flatten. You exhale and flatten again, but you're going to scoop the hips up into a bridge, floating up here, one vertebrae at a time. You come up, and then nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. You're going to relax down, relax down, relax down. Okay? We're going to do this mobile bridge a few times. So you want to be effortless and like you're floating. When you float the hips up, you float, float, float. The glutes engage, they're lifting you. Your back is peeling off the floor. One vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Melt down slow, slowly, connecting the spine one piece to the ground at a time. Melt, melt, melt. Land like a feather. Soften the glutes, the low back. Landing slow. When you land, it's an inhale and arch, inhale, arch. You exhale, flatten the back, engage the core, flatten down, and then scoop up, keeping the core engaged. Then the glutes engage, lift, 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 floating, melting one piece at a time. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Feel your spine come in contact, one vertebrae at a time, touching down like a feather. Touch down like a feather. You'll feel your back soften. You'll feel your glutes and hamstrings relax. You inhale, arch, ribs float up, open. Let the ribs open. And then exhale. Ribs squeeze in, tailbone scoops up, floating up, floating up, floating up. And slowly, 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 slowly land, land, land. You land and melt into it. This time when you land, you're just going to pause and let yourself be heavy and still. You can have your arms relaxed at your side. You can relax them back on your body. And sense and feel. How does your back, your breathing, your body, how's everything noticing? What's it like now as you just did a few movements? Good. Let's go through our shoulders just a little bit while we're here. Take your arms and relax them down on your side. We're going to keep our torso nice and still now. So we're really waving through our spine, engaging the front body and the back body. Now we're going to keep our torso still and feel our shoulders off of the rib cage. So keep the rib cage as still and as passive as you can. And we're going to try to get the shoulders to unglue from our ribs. So from here, arms relaxed at the side, and we're going to be floating the shoulders up, but keep your arms like wet blankets, like a sack of potatoes. They're really heavy, but your shoulders are going to float up, like there's puppet strings pulling your shoulders to the ceiling. You can even point your chin up slightly. And then slow, real slow here, really slow, relax your shoulders down, down, down. And you feel the weight melt to the floor. When your shoulders land, opposite direction, sink them down, and slide your shoulder blades in towards your spine. So you feel those plates come towards your back. Try not to like do too much with your spine here. It's just the shoulders sliding in. There's going to be a little reaction here, but you're staying relaxed in the ribs. Now, real slow, relax this really slow. And you'll feel like little skipping or jumping in your shoulder blades. It's all good. Just melt through that nice and smooth. When they land, scoop them up. Feel the shoulder blades lift off the floor. Your chest engage. Slow release, slow relax, slow release, slow relax. Nice. Sink them down and back. Draw your shoulder blades into the spine and feel your upper back engage. Feel that tension? Engage into that. The magic is going slow here, so you feel the tension on purpose. And then with awareness, letting go, sinking, soften, soften. You feel that tension release from your upper back. Shoulder blades melt away from the spine. I just felt my low back relax from that, even into my glutes. Everything in the body's connected. So you feel the echo of what's connected to your shoulders. One last time, forward and back, your own pace, right? You sink back, feel the shoulders engage, and slow letting go, slow letting go, slow letting go. And then scooping up, you feel your chest. You want to tighten the chest muscles like you're pulling your shoulders towards your heart. Arms lift off the floor, but remember, your hands are still heavy. They're still wet blankets, sack of potatoes. Tension's just in the front of the shoulders. Slowly soften, slowly soften, slowly relax, and land. Nice work, everybody. Doing good so far. We're going to level this up just a little bit. We did that 3-part breath. We just did our shoulder movements. Now you're going to take your hands and interlace your fingers. And you're going to bring your fingers behind your head and your head down, like you're getting ready to do a sit up. We're going to do this 3-part breath, but now with a curl. So we're going to bring the weight of the head into this. Remember, we want to think exhale here first, here second, and then third, the head's coming up. And then real slow, you're going to breathe in, as the weight of the head comes back down. The important piece here is that your elbows stay tight all the way until the head lands. And then when the head lands, your elbows are going to open up real slow. Okay, so key piece to this, don't come down and let the arms just flop open. Try to follow me as best as you can on this. Okay, hands are interlaced behind your head, elbows wide at your side. We're going to start out with an inhale. So you're going to breathe in and arch your back and press your elbows down into the floor and engage your shoulder blades and tuck your chin into your chest. Feel your back very active and engaged. Slow release, really slow release, really slow melt down, and relax. Nice. Then it's the opposite direction. As you exhale the belly down, elbows come up. Exhale in the chest and in the head and peel up. Feel the core tight and slowly unwind, slowly let go. When the head lands, elbows open, real slow. They might feel kind of bouncy and jumpy. Slowly open the arms, let them land at the side. And inhale, arch into your back. Press the elbows down, feel your shoulder blades, tuck the chin. Engage the back of your spine. And slowly relax the back. Relax your back. Let that tension go. If you carry back pain, this is the move for you. Melt down, melt down. Perfect. You land completely. On your next exhale, you flatten the sacrum down as your elbows come up. You flatten the ribs down as the head comes up. And then you engage the top of the lungs, peel up a little more. Slow release. Slowly come down. Slowly let go. Follow, feel, take your time, take your time. Landing, opening, opening, opening. Nice work. You're here. Another time. Inhale, arch the back, sink the shoulders down, sink the elbows back. Feel tension. You're creating the tension, and on purpose, you slow let it go. You slow let it go, let it go. Feel, follow, release, relax your back. Nice. Last time into the curl. Exhale. Sacrum flattens down, elbows squeeze around the head. Exhale again. Exhale more. Feel the core. Slow and in control. Slow and in control. When the head lands, the elbows open up, the elbows open up. Good. Take a pause when you land. Come back to your breathing. Nice. Now you're going to let the legs, the knees go one way, the head gaze the other. And slow back and forth. So you're going to let the knees go one way, gaze the opposite with your head, and let yourself twist side to side. So just slow and in control. You know, it's kind of easy to just go on and go, wah. But we want it to go do that. We want to go nice and smooth. So slow and in control. Legs and head. Slow and smooth back. You want to feel and follow your movement. So you just sense and feel what's going on. Where are the skips? Where are the bumps, the snags, the discomfort? What are we skipping by? You know, when we move quickly, this practice is all about slowing down and sensing and feeling the body so that we notice imbalances, we notice where we're compensating and bracing, and then we can tune the body up. Good. A few more times. In and out. Twisting, smooth side to side. Nice. Come back to your center, pause in center, head neutral, knees neutral. Last time we're gonna do another bridge or two here. Find the feet underneath the knees, have the hands down at the side, float the hips up. Floating up, floating up. Glutes engage, low back, chin tucks. And then nice and slow again, one vertebrae at a time, one vertebrae at a time. Relax through the spine, relax through your back, melt down, all the way down. One of my favorite moves right here, especially at the bottom. See if you can soften that tension in your low back. I know for myself, I used to have a tremendous amount of back pain. Doing this movement here really softens the glutes, the low back, lengthens out, decompresses the spine. Good. Once you're complete there, slide the legs long, arms out at your side, and then just notice what it's like to lay long on the floor. Breathe in and out. You feel the shift or the difference in your breathing after doing those exercises? The three-part breath is about releasing tension through the core and getting our breath to be here first. We want to breathe into the lower lobes of our lungs, allow the belly, the waist, and the back to expand as we breathe in. So as you're lying down long, think about pacifying the chest, relaxing the throat and the neck and the shoulders, and allowing your breath to be in your sides, in your low back, in the front of your body, in smooth, out smooth. Getting the tension out of the ribs and just ease with your breathing. Excellent work, everybody. This was the three-part breath practice. You can stay relaxed here as long as you'd like. Take your time coming up. If you're ready to come up, you can let your wrists roll. Start to roll the feet, roll your head. You can even tuck the legs in into a little ball and kind of roll around in a little ball. Or yawn yourself out nice and long. Take any movement that feels good to you as you start to come back. You want to go back into some twisting, rolling of the wrists, hands, stay curled into a ball. Just take your time coming up and coming back. That's a complicated practice, the three-part breath. The more you revisit it, the more you do it, the more you continue to learn about yourself, about where there's tension in your body, about how your breathing's responding. I'm going to roll onto my side first. Let's come laying on your side. If you join me and you're coming up, just lay on the side for a moment. Not coming up too quickly, but keeping this calm, keeping this ease. And your spine is your central nervous system. And when we carry a lot of tension along the spine or our breathing is really off and disjointed, nervous system is going to follow those signals. So we'll be stressed out, we'll be more reactive, anxious, angry, frustrated, all those things that come with the imbalance. Good breathing, good core health, good spine stability, good alignment, everything takes care of the body. So the more that we revisit these exercises, just the healthier we become. It's the side effect. Side effect of taking care of the body is good health. Excellent. Great work today. Thank you for being here with me on this practice. We can slowly start to come up. Come into a seated position, sitting nice and tall. And notice the after effect as you return to sitting up. How did your body respond? How did your mind respond? How's your breathing feeling? It's my favorite practice right there, that three-part breath. Again, I encourage with all these practices, these are more about sensing and feeling and learning and listening to your body. The more fluent we get with that, it's just the better health we experience, right? Better we can manage what's going on within us, the more health we express, right? So I would invite you to try that practice, to do that, keep working on that and learning about how to breathe, how to move, and how to keep your nervous system balanced and stable. Far easier than you'd think. It just takes consistency and it takes time. These practices are here for you.
If you like this, check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to post this class. It'll be up later today. You can come back, revisit that, do the breathing, do the work, and you're going to feel the difference. Thanks for being here, friends. To your health, to your happiness. Namaste.